Hello, I'm Dwight Norris of FishingToWork.com, and today we're going to be fishing above the Charles River Watertown Dam. Check it. So here another day with my little spinner here. I'm doing something a little different, didn't want to walk as far, and I still have that spinner on, the willow tail. We're going to see what's happening above the Charles River Watertown Dam, because walking the other ways takes too long for me and I have to waste more time. I want to spend more time fishing, which doesn't mean catching, but it does mean more fishing. So I'm going to walk around this loop here all the way to Bridge Street, if I'm lucky, and see what I can hit. Setting up the camera, we'll slow down a little bit, but be back carrying. Should be making our way above the dam now. The other fish coming around to see what's going on. Eat a couple. Honestly, I just want to catch another smallmouth bass. If there's anything right here. Pickerel, your bluegill, literally out of the water. Bluegill out of the water, pickerel mouth open like it's a seagull trying to suck down a here. Very impressive. I won't stay here too long, but my usual thing, run and gun, whatever you want to call it, stick and move, fish one spot, move to the next. I didn't know it would work. I just have to find the right spot where the fish are. I think I really center of it again. I'll go across the to the other side. What is that? Watertown? Which is parallel to the river. I'm going to start walking up that side because I have more spots to throw my lure in than this side. And we'll see what happens. Yet another spot. I know there's a log here that goes across. It's about 6 inches under the surface, so I remember not to drag my lure too low because what I might think is a fish will turn out to be a 200-pound tree. My luck. Exactly what's going to happen. These are bendy hooks. Good, fade it over it. Get something else. Also, the big willow tail, pretty large. I'm hoping that it will actually provide texture for the hook. Literally would have to alter the hook. It's not like the hook is behind the willow, it's actually in line with the willow tail. So the spinning of the willow tail actually makes it partly weedless. I'll only do a couple of casts here. I haven't hacked the last one. Let's be real. requires walking through the woods a little bit, but it's fine. Let's move. Another cool spot, about 50 yards down. The big down tree here is like getting hung fever over here. If I had a snorkel kit and I wanted to get in the water, you'd probably find some good stuff right here. All I see right now is a male and female cormorant looking for a meal. It would really be cool. Got something right here? Oh, that's a tree. That's a tree. Good thing I have more than one spinner, but I have to write this down, make a mental note, bring some waiters, come get my stuff. Alright, let's see how strong that used hook is. My arm's gonna lose blood. Ow. Okay. Looks like the hook's pretty strong. Pretty sure that polymer nut was gonna. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. I can actually walk to that. Make a note. Grab my phone, which is the camera. Anyway. That's always an unfortunate thing when you lose a lure, but as long as it's within range, I would suggest getting some waders or some duck boots, remembering where you lost a lure or where you saw somebody else's lure, and going out and get it sometime. I actually have another plan. There's one in a tree that's near the bridge here above the Watertown Dam. It looks like a rapala minnow. And I like my rapala minnows, and one of these days I have it on my list. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna get it. If nobody else gets it first. So wait a minute, this is the spinner I wanted to use. Ooh. Oh, bad Dwight. I took the spinners, the new spinners, out and put them somewhere else, not in my bag, when I came back from the last thing. So this is no longer an it's no longer an inline spinner video. This will now turn into a rapala minnow, or maybe a frog. Lily pads aren't deep enough. I don't really trust it. Let's try out a yellow spinner. What does that look like? What does that mimic? If you know, please tell me. It's silver with a yellow body. Oh, no. This happens when I have too many lures in my box. I want to try something else out. There's something here called a craycopter. the hook's bent. And it looks like a cricket. It's a cricket hopper. I had lots of action of this before in the deep of summertime, but part of me wonders if I can get it down enough, something bite it. This is really gonna slow me down. I was really hoping to have that spinner work everywhere. And this is a really light lure. So we are a cool spot we've been before. Probably noticed this. Oh god, that was a bunch of mud and stuff though. And it's nice soft rock. Soft as a rock. Anyway, I didn't like the crick hopper. I threw it around. The current just kind of gives it too much action, and it ends up curling over itself because it's too much natural speed from the current, which makes it rip over to the side, and it goes upside down, and it goes to the surface, and becomes a useless lure. So I switched over to a gold spoon. I think this is a little Goldie. Heard of that before? Classic. And you know, I had some action with it at the Brookline Reservoir with some bluegills, which means other small panfish will probably hit. And that spoon kind of short, but I'm willing to give it a try again. Kind of want my spinner back. Man, that was kind of cool. The thing is with this small little spoon, like I can't feel it. It's like I'm reeling this line. But there it is, I see it wiggling back and forth like a Johnson minnow. Spoon. Didn't have the old pig trailer to it, but which way? Also worried about getting caught on this because, you know, there's no protection for it. It's probably give a few. I should do some live bait sessions where I focus mainly on live bait I'm working on. Have some, you know, some minnows or something, or have some worms out, maybe a double rod, maybe like some carp fishing or something. And then on the side, I do a little how-to thing. Does that sound interesting? I'm trying to be of more value. Have blue ribbon beer surface side up when I fall on. Yep, that's right, folks. There's the sun away. That's about it. The sun's out. Bugs are out there. Put this like right in the fish's face. So let's see where they are. What are they moving? That's their bluegill there. Let's try again. That's not good enough. Definitely getting attention, that's good. Want to change lures. Now change lures twice. That takes time. So do note that if you do go fishing at work, I don't have this process. But any kind of things that aren't planned will take up a significant amount of time, percentage-wise. You only have a certain amount of time before, during, or after work, and you have to utilize that to the maximum. So spending time changing lures, or spending time messing with your line, or you don't have the right bait. Also, while you're at, try changing up your technique if it's not working where you think it is. I was jigging a inline spinner and jigging a spoon that really worked like that erratic action right in front of their face, like gets them to like pop. Going straight by them like this, the natural wiggle did nothing. Right, go up in there. Hang it down. Like this. Right. In the summertime, I see frogs and bluegill, and maybe a bass or two if I'm lucky, like swimming around here. Well, I saw one pickerel too, like hiding right over there under the dock, right next to a frog. I'm like, he's trying to ambush a bluegill, and they're surrounded. I'm like, just attack. Here, you picks his moments wisely. So I'm already at disarray with this thing. And I want to make my way back home because I have things to do, like, you know, eat. I'm going to switch it up and then we're going to work our way back. Okay, I totally didn't realize how big this spot was. I'm going to do a little fishing here and we're going to wrap it up here as well because we ain't hitting right here. This ain't hitting. Now, I've switched over to yet another lure. A white grub of a spinner. Might be even work better if I don't put the spinner on there, but I want to make sure I bounce over some of this stuff because getting hung sucks. So let's try it out here. No water moving here, really. There are. Ha! There's a inline spinner with a silver circular spinner with a brown tail on it hanging from a tree out there. Like literally exactly what works. I can't believe it. Look, I saw a fish bubble here. Obviously a heron. But it's not. Oh, bluegill bite. Oh. Right in front. That's how you're gonna do it? And my spinner's not working. It's bouncing. Get up, get up. Back. I'm gonna jig it. Jig it for the win. Yes, you can jig it with a spinner on there. Why? Got myself out. What's on the other end? Tree. More tree. This is getting interesting. Oh! Blast. No lure. See the line's still here. This guy. Oh, did I lose it? Did I lose the line? Wait, there's the line. It's on top of this log. Alright, we got the log. Where's this? It's getting nasty. Interested in all this line. So I got the line, see? And coming in. Look what we've got. Something I already own. Wait, what the heck is this? Ugh. That is a... Wait till you guys see this. Look at this lure. Someone lost half their reel of line for this. Look at this. It's a big, gigantic red jig head with a what looks like a little grub on a giant grub on the end. Probably had a big tail, the curly tail grub, just like I have the small one. This is probably like a 4 or maybe a 6-inch one. Someone was obviously up here trying to catch a gigantic largemouth bass, or they somehow thought the striped bass might have gone above the dam. That's weird. This is a huge hook. I wasn't expecting to find that. I was expecting to find something with treble hooks on it, but you know, it falls off. But let's is this braided wood? Actually, I think it's fluorocarbon. That's really, really dirty and old. Wow. I'm gonna cut this up after the video and see if I can't clean this up for the environment. Right now, I gotta catch that bluegill though. What the heck? Something just jumped right behind me. That grub. Place you here and side of my tackle box. I'm gonna keep the jig head though, you know. Boom. I don't know where I'm gonna use that. Probably at the ocean. It's huge. But hey, I keep telling you that if you want to find some free lures, they're all around you. People lose stuff everywhere. It's in the trees above you, it's in the trees beside you, it's in the water right below your feet. If you drag some jigs around and stuff, you'll get hung in somebody's line that's underwater, and you might pull in a lure, and if you're really lucky, you might pull in a lure that's attached to a dead fish that got hung on there and couldn't get off. I haven't done that one before, but I think I saw that online somewhere. Well, it wasn't dead, but it was a live fish. It was really skinny. Must have been from the morning, and the guy came in the afternoon and found it. But wow. I don't have time to look for all the things. I really want that spinner out there. Big fish right here. What else is gonna find? Let's find out. Caught these little seed pods. It's annoying. Filling the water, falling everywhere. Whoa. Where's my pike at? I mean, a pickle. I haven't caught a pickle yet. Barbie rod and some bread. Get a pickerel off her rod because they were scared, like real scared of what they were catching. They were expecting some bluegills, and that pickerel came out. They're like, ah, get this thing off my rod, can you help me? I was like, yes ma'am. Mommy didn't want to touch it either. You know, the same day I was taking that inflatable boat for its first ride, and I was like super tired, super sweaty. I was like, oh. I was like, wait a minute, what they got? I was happy because I caught a bass and a worm, but it's been a while. I've done too much slow finesse fishing, but sometimes the slow finesse fishing actually gets the strike. It's like worth the time to slow it down. I think it's always worth the time to slow it down. Oh, something just moved right next to my water. There it is. Should I switch to a green grill? Sewer hole exit right here. I have that bluegill that lit my bait. Hungry no more? Most likely he's smartened up. What once, man. What once. Let's check the time. It is that time. Nope, just the tree. So glad I got this towel. You know what? You don't see something over here, but there's a big uprooted root right here. Well, you see in the screen right there. I'm gonna walk there and see if I can't make a better cast in this little gap. So that's the end of the story today. Didn't catch any fish. Caught a lure though, and that's it. You know, I lost my inline spinner, the Willowtail. Not happy about that. I know where it is. I can go get it anytime before the hooks rust. And I'll probably find something else just like this. And I want to get that other one out there, but that's probably in about 3 feet of water. I'm a tall guy, so I should be able to handle it. But let's wrap this up. I'm Dwight Norris of fishingatwork.com, and you can go there, you get your 10-step process to go fishing at work just like I am right now. Just go to the top, your right of the screen, there's a bubble there, down arrow, click it. Immediately, the PDF file will open up in your browser, and you're able to click download if you want to, and consume, and then go fishing just like this. That's free to you, no gotchas or anything. Just click the button and it's there. Simple. Now, if you want to find or buy cheap lures, I have the answer for you. I've made a guide on how to buy things online and offline for way cheaper than anybody that you know about. Not Tackle Warehouse, not the, trying to think of all of them, but you know all the stores you go to. But there are cheaper ways to get things. Now, I'm not just talking about used things like I just got those inline flies. I'm talking brand spanking new stuff for cheaper, and you can get for those 20, 30, 40% off sales you get in those online stores. That is what you want, and I know that's what your wife wants, because she's wondering why you're spending all of your money and her money and the kids' money on a new one of these, a new one of that, thinking about getting a boat, thinking about getting a fish finder. Where's his money from? Did you get a raise? Did you get a new job? Got a savings you didn't tell me about? Don't get into all those questions. Just straight up learn from me, from my guide, about how you can get stuff for way cheaper. Then you can have better conversations with your wife about, hey, I got this for a crazy cheap deal. It's like, oh, that's nice. And I'm gonna get some more. Like, okay. That's better than saying no, I'm gonna hunt you down, I'm gonna run you over, you know, or something crazy like that. You've seen all those memes about all that, and it's funny, but it's not funny because it's real life. So I wanted to help with that, so I made that guide. You can go to the website and get it. Right at the top, you'll see a thing that says something about buying fishing gear for cheap. Click the button, put in your email, confirm. It's right there in your email box. Actually, it goes, no, it's not even your email box. It goes straight, downloads straight to your web browser as well once you put in your email. And then after that, you'll be my email list, and I'll give you more valuable information. Like, I'm starting to think about making my own lures and selling them. You'll be seeing some new stuff on the website, some new things from me, and be able to get those lures for cheap without even getting a guide. I'm gonna offer them to you for those reduced prices, so you don't even have to go to those stores and have to deal with them. Just tell me what you want, because soon I'm gonna have a very cool lure and very cool colors out here to test that I got for myself. So, besides all that, and in honor of your time, just go fishing.